And I just, obviously, everyone here knows, the general public doesn't know, that's viewing in, that you did submit documentation prior to the meeting. We have that in receipt and we appreciate it.
Absolutely. So I'd like to speak about the mask mandate that we have here in town. So first, regarding the mandate itself, I sent to you the notice of the public meeting that was published before the meeting where the Board of Health implemented and voted on the mask mandate. And if you look at that notice, there's no mention on there that the board will be discussing the mask mandate, even though it's very likely that they knew they were going to speak about it at the meeting. And I think it's pretty obvious that it's a controversial issue and it affects everybody here in town. So I believe their failure to adequately give notice of the vote is potentially an open meeting law violation. Also, if you look at the statute that they're using for their authority for the mask mandate, it's Mass General Law, Chapter 111, Section 31. So if you read that, it's pretty obvious that that statute is talking about the sanitary codes and the enforcement of the sanitary codes, and it has nothing to do with contagious diseases and masks, but that's beside the point. If you read it, and you read it to the last sentence of the statute, it says that any regulation implemented under that statute has to be reported to the Department of Environmental Protection for their registry. You have to send a copy of the order to the DEP. So I checked with the DEP, and the Board of Health, they have no record of the Board of Health implementing this regulation, and they have no copy of it. So I believe that the order itself is defective, legally speaking. Now, I've spoken to at least 100 residents about this mask mandate, and I've spoken to a lot of business owners, and the greatest amount of resentment towards this mandate comes from the business owners, because business owners are losing income, they're losing clients, they're fed up enforcing this on their employees, on their staff, on their patrons, and they resent the fact that at any given time, no matter how well they do enforcing this, somebody can call the health inspector and they can get hit with $1,000 fine, which is the maximum amount allowed under the statute. Now, I filed a petition asking you guys to redress this, and you clearly have the authority to do it under Article 2, Section 5 of the Charter, which gives you legislative powers. And legislative power means that you can make laws, you can amend laws, you can repeal laws. And in addition to legislative power, you have general power. So essentially, you can do anything on behalf of the people of East Longmeadow, so long as it doesn't violate the laws or conflict with the charter or the bylaws. So just to sum up, we have a defunct Board of Health. We have a defective order here. We have businesses in town hurting due to this order. And we have you have the power to fix this. Now I've filed a petition. Hopefully we'll hear that petition soon, hopefully next month, I hope. And I hope you guys will vote to put an end to this mandate, or at the very least, make it less restrictive and give the poor small businesses who have been hit harder than anybody by all these COVID lockdowns and regulations and whatnot, give these poor businesses a break. They deserve it. So thank you for your time. Thank you for your service to the community.
Thank you for joining us this evening. We appreciate your time as well.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.